What is up, homies? Welcome back to another trailer reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are doing Eternals, the final trailer. Very unexpected drop at midnight. We were in the middle of recording something else. We just got done watching Shang-Chi as well. Twitter was like, hey, new trailer. And we're like, oh, I guess we'll record it before we're doing this.
Here we go.
2 minutes and 51 seconds. This is long.
Ooh, that's what I like to hear.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yeah.
That's a spicy meatball.
Last trailer was flipping awesome, so I can't wait to see what's in store for this.
Beautiful.
You guys ready?
Definitely. I'm ready whenever you are. Just tell me when to hit play.
All right, here we go.
I'm excited.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Salma.
5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet
Post Endgame, okay?
brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
What?
The emergence. What emergence of what and who?
What?
How long do we have?
7 days.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, what is happening?
This is biblical. What the hell? I just love Salma Hayek talking about Thanos.
Ooh. Is that a Titan from Attack on Titan?
Came here 7,000 years ago
7,000 years ago.
to protect humans from the deviants.
Oh shit.
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Or any war, or all the other terrible things throughout history?
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
Oh.
Celestials?
Whoa. Whoa. This is getting...
We've seen that guy before.
huge.
I haven't seen some of them for centuries.
Hello.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
Oh, put
Hell
that on the
yeah.
marquee, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
Since the day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
Whoa.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, my boy Camille.
Oh my God.
Any of them.
Whoa.
Huh?
Bro.
Wow.
I bet you've built the perfect safe house. And what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Wood. Particle board.
Fall collection.
IKEA.
IKEA.
I called it.
Wow.
Yo.
Wow,
Stunning.
wow,
Stunning.
wow.
Stunning.
How
Stunning.
crazy is it that we were just talking about Shang-Chi and the visuals? These visuals look like nothing else we've seen so far,
Bro.
and I felt that way with Shang-Chi right now. So, oh
Gorgeous.
my God,
It's actually kind of crazy, like you're saying, to walk out of Shang-Chi and then to watch this trailer and to have exactly those thoughts. Like, that movie didn't feel like an MCU movie to me. It felt very unique and different.
Yeah.
Even though it's like got loose connections to the greater universe. And this, even though it's like directly referencing things that are huge events in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's got that Chloe Zhao touch that it feels very handheld and very tangible.
The effects, I am honestly like at a loss for words. I'm stunned at how good they look. And I know this is just a trailer, but honestly, with a lot of these superhero movies, we talk about how there'll be shots in a trailer, CG characters, effects, whatever, creatures, and we're like, oh, that's probably not finished. And it's gonna look even, it's good, you know, but I'm looking at this and I'm like, the way that they're implemented into, I'm just rewatching it silently, into the background is so flawless. And the effects and the powers, and even like, you know that there's CG being used to replicate like the atom bomb. I'm like, that shit looks like it's documentary footage. Like I think I want to bring up the thing where Kevin Feige was saying that Chloe Zhao brought this to her pitch and to the meetings, and that they were at Marvel Studios so impressed with what she was able to capture in camera,
Yes.
opposed to how they normally typically make movies like this. And I feel like this is what he's talking about. Like when he said that, based off of the first or second trailer, people were like, "Oh wow, Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios have to CG everything. They don't know what filmmaking is." But then I'm looking at this and I'm like, this stuff is jaw dropping.
Yeah.
And if she's able to capture a lot of this stuff in camera, practically with effects, or just the way that it's shot, like, and then you bring in some kind of a CG fantastical element and it blends so effortlessly. I'm like really blown away by the effects, man. They look so good. Plus the cast is amazing.
Right.
Gorgeous acting, like looks emotional.
And it's very in line with her other movies, like Nomadland, for example. It looks like a documentary film.
Yeah.
But Frances McDormand plays a character in it, but she's surrounded by non-actors. So, and you're totally right. You know, they even talked about how that was a big thing for her as the director. She wanted to have a lot more practical sets, a lot more locations, because that's how she makes her movies. And, you know, I know that Marvel has been kind of known to create their movies sort of in like their own way, but I think it's totally acceptable for filmmakers who maybe are not so visual effects savvy to be able to do things their own way and to adapt their skill set to how they make this stuff. But God damn, that was good.
It's not to knock because the frustrating example that went viral on Twitter and on the internet was the Black Widow shot, where somebody was like, "Why is this Black Widow shot when they're just at the cafe using a blue screen?" Right? And a bunch of people were like,
that was
"Look,
frustrating."
it's probably because of like shooting schedules and comping stuff and all these different reasons. And it's like, those are the effects that I think when people dog on them, it's frustrating because it's like, those are the effects nobody ever even notices.
Right.
So don't be mad at those effects.
You would have never known if
like
you would have never
Yeah.
seen a blue screen footage of it.
Exactly.
Yes,
In fact,
exactly.
it's a really impressive before and after. A matter of fact, like it's really versus a CG character or a big space alien celestial god from deep space, like that. These shots of a monolith in front of the sun, it's fake because we can't shoot that with a camera. That it's frustrating to see that get attention when it's usually that invisible aspect of visual effects filmmaking that is super impressive, like all of the CG cars in Deadpool that nobody knows are even CG, and stuff like that. But even the stuff in this Eternals trailer, guys, that we know is fakey fake, not real. The Celestials are not real. When we see that shot, Augustine, you're like, we've seen this guy before. Like, I feel the type of like wonder and dread that I think you're supposed to feel when you read these old comics and these creators are just throwing the craziest shit. Those great Kirby visuals, those great bold and dynamic Eternals space sci-fi stuff. Hopefully feels like they capture some of it because it looks so like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah. You're absolutely right. It's visually a feast for the eyes. We've been talking about it for the past 5 minutes, but like I don't know what else to add at this point. It just looks freaking incredible. I didn't know I was going to be this excited for this property. Like I'm excited that I'm this excited for this.
True. I totally agree. Like I don't know jack shit about the Eternals, to be totally honest with you.
Dude,
I'm here for the cast. I'm here for the director. And the last trailer was beautiful. And that's really all I needed. If we never would have got a final trailer, I would have been okay with it. Obviously, we're going to get it because, it's that time of marketing and that's the next movie coming. But I'm more excited for this than Spider-Man. And I know that's probably going to get me banned from the internet. But this is new and fresh. Like Shang-Chi, it's fresh and new and it's a corner of the universe I don't know anything about. So that's what interests me about the movie.
The main thing I know about the Eternals is this war that they have with the Deviants. And I didn't know what the Deviants are going to look like because in the comics, they just kind of look like grotesque mutated people and kind of monstrous people that are like almost like rock trolls that kind of live underground, and some look demonic and some look this and that. When they mentioned deviants in this and we saw that first thing come out of the ocean, I was like, what the hell? The deviants look so cool. And that creature who had Angelina Jolie wrapped up and said something, I think that's Crow, who's like the main head deviant, I think. And you just know they're going to take a character like that and actually make a real interesting there's just a lot to explore, and it's big and heady and weird, and like everybody's been saying, dude, Marvel's at its best when it goes for weird. Or Ragnarok.
Yes.
I agree.
You know, WandaVision, Loki, like Shang-Chi gets weird if you haven't seen it yet. Let's get weird, y'all. Let's get weird.
Let's get weird.
More of the story,
get
phase
weird.
4, let's get weird. Guys, let us know in the comments below what you thought about this final trailer for Eternals. If you know any fun facts, or if you know more about the backstory of the Eternals, share it with the community. Let us know either in the comments or on Discord. I cannot wait to see this film. It's going to be so good. See you guys in the next reaction.
Bye.